Welcome back, everybody. We are live here for day number 1 of competition in Hiroshima, Japan. That's right, the FISE World Series 2018 has started off its first stop in Japan. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are now watching, we are live, and it's going to be for the Skateboard Street Finals. I'm Ryan Meyer, the host of the FISE World Series, joined by my specialist in skateboarding, Thomas Winter.
Hello,
Thomas,
Ryan,
thanks
up?
so much for coming all the way over to Japan. How are you doing?
I'm very good, man. I'm having a good day, skating with the guys all day since the morning, and it's been fun.
So you can see here, it is a FISE course. The Hurricane course builders have brought this all the way overseas and have set up a nice location for us. Look at the audience as well, located out here in Hiroshima. But if you guys are wanting to check out what's happening on the FISE World Series, let's take a look at the map. We can tell you all the locations that we are going to be going to. Of course, we are live here for this weekend, April 6th to 8th in Hiroshima. But our second stop is where it started 21 years ago in Montpellier, France, May 9th to 13th. Make sure you guys mark that one on your calendar. It's going to be one you do not want to miss. If you're in North America, make sure you get over to Edmonton, Canada. July 13th to 15th is going to be stop number 3. Budapest, Hungary, back over to Europe for September 7th to 9th. And finishing off our 5-stop tour this year for 2018 in Chengdu, China, November 2nd to 4th. If you guys are not able to make it out to one of those locations physically, make sure you guys watch everything online. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all those handles respectively. You'll be able to watch all our instant content on those channels. You guys see those social networks and the respective handles in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. If you guys are interested to see what kind of coverage we have, go check us out. For instance, our Facebook page, we have a lot of live events going on. On our Instagram, you can see a lot of different video cuts. As well, our YouTube channel, we have a lot of back-end scenes. As well, we have a 52-minute TV series that you'll as well be able to check out online. Check out some of the highlight clips, and you know, you're able to re-watch all the action. If you want to re-watch the live stream, for instance, as well, you can go and check that out on the handles.
Today, and it is the finals, men's skateboard.
So right now we're looking at some of the features on course.
Yeah, we got the beautiful park here, well built by the Hurricane crew. We are flying the skate park all over the world with us for all the tours. As you guys see, we got everything you need. We got handrails, we got hubbas, we got ledges, we got bump to bars, we got quarter pipes. We got a skate park with all the obstacles you need for a perfect skateboard event. So, yep, thanks to the guys that are building these parks for us, and they're flying with us all over the world. Thanks for doing a really good job. Hurricane Parks, we love it. It's fun.
So there you have it. That's Japan. So amazing to be out here, but obviously with that cool course comes some judges who have to figure out how to do things. And in that form, how does the format go for skateboarding?
It's the format. We got 10 riders, 2 heats of 5 riders in each heat, 2 rounds, 50 seconds per rider. Best round counts as usual. If you guys are watching us, you know we're gonna see the scores after each round. So as I said, let's go through it again. 10 riders, that's 2 heats of 5 riders, 2 rounds of 50 seconds. Best round counts. Riders see the score after each round. That's how you determine the winner. And we're looking at our judges now. We got an international judges panel. Samuel Pertet from France, Julien Guillaume from France, and Willie Santos, a skateboard legend from California, the United States. Yeah, say hello. These are the guys responsible for all the scores you're gonna see today.
And there's Ali from Ramotion, who's doing our scoring application, but all the boys making things happen out there on screen. Now it's going to be time to talk about the athletes. So we already watched the semifinals today. What did you think of the skating so far?
I thought the level was amazing. I was amazed by the riders. We had 35 amazing skateboarders from all over the world, and the best 10 made the cut. So as you guys see, it was a heavy cut, and some of our favorites didn't even make it. But here we are looking at the run of our current leader, Daisuke Ikeda from Japan, coming from Tokyo. So as you guys see, amazing skating. This guy is no stranger to winnings in a lot of international contests. He's traveling the world, and finally we brought an event to his home country, Japan. So we're gonna see some amazing skateboarding. We got 10 people, 5 of them are Japanese in these finals.
Let's throw down to our on-site MC and do the rider introduction.
All right, and everyone in Hiroshima, welcome to the men's skateboard final. You're gonna meet the riders right now. All right, your first rider from Japan, Sora Negishi. Your next rider, also from Japan, Toa Sasaki. Your next rider from Japan, Makoto Nishikawa. Your next rider from the United States of America, Keisha Johnson. Your next rider coming out of Seignos, France, George Poole. Next rider out of Rouen, France, Adrien Boulard. Your next rider out of Le Havre, France, Joseph Garbaccio. Your next rider coming out of Slovakia, Richard Turi. Your next rider coming out of Japan, Kosuzu Yamato. And your last rider also coming out of Japan, Daisuke Akita. All right, Hiroshima, give it up for all your riders. All right, you guys, Heat 1 only warm-up. Heat 1 only warm-up. All right,
there you have it.
Sora Negishi, Toa, Makoto, Keyshawn, and George Poole. You guys have 1 minute to warm up. Heat 1 only.
There you guys have it now. Heat number 1 is going to get their warm-up underway on course.
You guys saw it yourself. We got 10 amazing skateboarders in the finals. People from Japan, the US, Britain, France, Slovakia. We got people from all over the world, and well, if you ask me who can win it today, I'd say I have no idea, because every single person in the 10-man final can take it home today.
Yeah, it's a very, very heavy hitting skateboard pro men's final out here. Really excited, actually. Not many times do we go to a location, actually the local competitors are the ones on top of the bar, but out here in Japan, that's something that we're seeing in almost every single discipline. Right now we have 2 Japanese athletes, 2 Japanese skaters in first and second position after the semifinals, respectively, right in front of Richard Turi. So I'm pretty interested to see how this event is actually going to play out in the long run.
Yeah, as you said, I actually thinking about it, I have never seen this happen. Anywhere we go, we have never had the 2 leading people from the country, besides of France, where we're based of France. So then French riders in the top of the list sometimes happens there. But like when we travel the world, this is something we have never seen. And I will not be surprised if there were a couple Japanese people in the top 5 or even top 3.
Which I think is very, very cool. I think this is, you know, obviously that's what we come out to do. We want to see, we want to have new talent come and enter into the FISE and be a part of our series. And it's really exciting for us to come out here and have such an audience. So there you go. Sora is going to start off, Sasaki and Makato, and then followed by Kishot as well. Is it? Pardon me. Is it 4 athletes in the?
It's gonna be 5
in heats.
5 people in one heat,
and then George Poole as well in that first heat. So those are the athletes right now on course.
So let's just explain you guys how we start this. We're going in the reverse order of what we had in the semis. So the person who qualified 10th, barely squeezed in from the last spot, is going to start the finals now. And the person who won the semis is going to go last. So he's going to have the advantage of seeing all the skaters in front of him and then adjusting his run. So all the people skating towards the end of the field are the skaters that perform the best in the semis. So usually it is like that, but you never know. With these skaters, some people in the beginning can just throw down and have an amazing round and stay on the top for the rest of the finals, which is what happened in the semis today. Daisuke Ikeda was skating in heat number 1 out of the 9 heats we had, and he still remained in first spot.
Which was incredible, might be saying. But here we go. Sora Nagishi ready drop in for his first run here of the finals.
First rider in. We got 50 seconds. Missing the front crooks on the bump to bar. Yeah, these guys are just, look at that heel flip front board like nothing. That's the way to start your round.
Like you said, you're not seeing many people do a heel flip into that front board. Generally going kick flip right into it.
It's just the easier variation of that. So many things can go wrong with a heel flip front board. Just, but back to Sora, missing a hard flip backside 50-50. On the bump to ledge, 16 seconds to go, gonna try get it again, and getting it this go. Look at all these people we have here watching the event. It's a crowd of a couple thousand, that's for sure.
Amazing turnout that we have out here for Hiroshima. It's our first time during our event over here in Japan, so we're really excited to have such open arms welcoming us in Japan.
That backside nose blunt was super, super proper. I'm a big fan of backside nose blunts. One reason for that is very simple. I cannot do them, so I appreciate every skater who does them.
I just always
beautiful hard flip.
I just always thought it was the coolest looking too.
It is, right? Like I love it. I wish I could do it. Somehow I can.
The twist with it and how you're coming out the rail. It's super cool.
It's like overturned backside overcooks. But yeah, it's really nice.
And there we go. That's going to do it for Sora. That was that heel flip.
He actually had a couple slams, but he still made it look really good.
Yeah.
The entire round. Like, look at that style on the nose blunt. I just replays. Yeah, boys, stay hydrated out there. Looking at the screen, we are waiting for his scores, and the scores are in with 76.66. That's kind of a high score for a round with 2 bails. But yeah, as I said, it was a really good trick, so I totally backed that score.
Have to see how that stacks up.
There we go. That's the little boy that got hurt. That's the guy. Just so you guys know, earlier, a couple of minutes ago, I was at the skate park and this kid was skating and he got hurt. Look at his forehand. So he slammed super hard on his forehand, and I had to carry him out of the skate park to the medical. And he's back skating back. I didn't know he was in the finals, and he's back at the park and killing it. Oh Lord! Wow, I'm a big fan of this kid. Okay, let's get it, little man. Oh,
falling on that arm,
he's gonna,
man. This guy is.
Well, he's what, 7, 8 years old? He doesn't even care, probably. Well, he did care about his forehand because I had to, literally, as I said, I had to carry him out.
What was it?
Back 3, yeah, boy, get it. Big fan right here.
Sasaki Toya, killing it.
Still 4 seconds to go, last trick. Going over the A-frame. He's gonna hit the quarter pipe. That side flip. He skates like a grown-up man. Yes! He just keeps going. Doesn't have enough. Damn, that was 2 really good rounds. I want to be 8 years old.
check out the height on that. That quarter pipe is 3 times larger than his actual height.
Even the skateboard.
I mean, the skateboard
look at the skateboard
I
size.
think I mentioned that previously. The skateboard is 2/3 the size of his body. Absolutely amazing ability to shred like this. So comfortable on the board as well.
Imagine how heavy it has to be for not only big, but
Yeah.
heavy. Still, he has the pop. He clears it. He skates there. It's insane. I will never understand this. So we're waiting for the scores of Sasaki Toa, our second skater in Heat 1. He's just high. 77.33, so he's taking the lead now. By 0.66. Taking his friend Sora Negishi out and putting him in second. Third rider, and we're gonna have would be Makoto Nishikawa from Kanagawa, Japan. And he said this is the guy that skates. Well, he doesn't skate the fastest. We got Kishore Johnson who skates even faster. But this guy, I like the creativity and the style he has. The board slide, the pole jam, the 3 tricks in. Back in, coming for the third quarter pipe, the frontside Smith grind, a little speed check so he doesn't go too fast. Oh, holding on to that back biggie with the contest mate. Like contest mate. Coming back for the down rail, front board, barely holding on to that. Imagine you have an amazing run like this. Almost missing the front board. That finger flip tail bash. He's probably like, it was already 20 tricks, man. Give me a break.
Makoto Nishikawa.
Makoto, it was another really good run.
Yeah, Makoto.
He was coming in from the 7th place. Let's see what the scores are going to be for him in the finals. How do our judges appreciate that style? I like it. I got to say I dig it. I like that style. That Smith was really good.
Super nice.
He's like, no, I'm not letting that go.
Makoto Nishikawa, really nice first run from him. A few things that he can polish up, but we'll have to see what the judges have to say about that one. So far, Sora Negishi is sitting in front there with a 76.66. Respectively, 74 even is Makoto going to move into second place there. Is he right behind on apologies. Sasaki is sitting in first place there.
Yeah, Makoto sitting in third with a 74 even. Okay, we got Keyshawn Johnson in, starting it off at Nollie from board on the A-frame, coming back for. Whoa! Definitely stepping it up. Front 2-7 in lip. See that one coming back switch with a switch backside board slide. And a kick flip no slide down the hubba. Keyshawn's one of my favorite skaters. He just skates completely different look. He's going up the stage, but everyone else goes down. Keyshawn's like, no, this is perfect for me to go up this. He skates up rails. Like, look at his Instagram at Keyshawn, and you guys are not gonna believe what he does. Look at that,
So
7-meter gap, just with one push.
Nice 5-0 all the way across that.
It's so difficult to hold it on the round rail for so long. Giving him a lot of fun. Come on. Oh, that was after time, guys. So just so you know, that slam was after time. So Keyshawn had one slam in the first round. We're gonna look at the replays. Coming in, Keyshawn, full speed, board slide. Board slide ollie over the driveway. I'm like, sorry, I'm really sorry for that. I was just thinking I completely zoned out. I was like, full speed. Yeah, full speed.
So sick to board slide that quick.
Yeah, right? Like, wow, what would he board slide there? There's nothing to board slide, but yeah. Goes for the ollie.
I was looking at how he was setting up with his ollie, actually. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, you can go into a board slide there, sure.
April's Fools.
It's our first event in April.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, that was Keyshawn Johnson. Jokes aside.
Keisha Johnson, though, killing it.
Waiting for the score.
Shredded.
77 even. That puts him in second place. That is a decent score. I like that. And I am sorry, key shorts, friends, whoever's listening. I'll not do it again.
It was on a replay. It's easy. George Poole for Great Britain. The young gun who always skates broken.
Joker. Us eating sushi with him yesterday. He kept throwing everything at us. I was like, George, stop being such a kid. But no, he's not a kid in the skate park. He's a grown-up man with the naughty curves down the hubba. And coming back for the flat bar. Back to 70 lip. This guy's no stranger to street and mini ramps. He's got his own mini ramp in the backyard. Gap to front feeble, A-frame with a front blunt, quarter pipe. There's still 18 seconds to go. Back 180, fakie 50-50. I like his style. Like it's very rare to see a tall guy with really good steez, but George has it. I wish he landed that. That'd be such a good score. 1-0. Do it for the crowd, George. Backside nose blunt after time.
George Poole, there you go.
Little Georgie. Okay,
so that's going to do it for our first 5 riders, and that means we're re-racking and going back up to the top for Sora Negishi, who is going to be dropping in for his second run.
Look at that style on the back 180 fakie 50-50. Such a good trick to do that feeling. Ah, that's fakey backward he missed. He does that trick so easily every time. I've seen him do it on some legit big rails. Okay, we're waiting for the scores. Drop in, George. He's probably wondering what the scores are also. It's gonna be in the higher 70s probably, somewhere there. Yeah, look at that beautiful setup we have here at the FISE Park in Hiroshima.
So you guys are just tuning in, wondering what's going on out here on the FISE World Series for 2018.
You guys see Willie in the back?
Willie Santos.
That's what skateboarding is about, jokes and friends.
George.
Yeah. Well, everyone here is just friends.
It's a big friend. It's a big friend circle on the FISE World Series. That's right. First of 5 stops on the tour. George Poole with a 75.66 puts himself into 4th place. He can take it up with Willie Santos behind him if he has any questions. Right now, we're getting ready to start the second runs of heat number 1 for the Skateboard Street Park Pro Finals. Out here in Hiroshima, Japan, Sora Negishi is about to drop in for his second run.
You know what's crazy? All these young kids, what blows my mind is he was sitting down until they called his name.
Yeah,
if it was me there, I'd be warming up for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. Like, not sitting down, you know, like these kids just don't care. Like, in the meantime, he did a heel flip front board on the down rail, followed by a crooked grind down the ledge, down the hubba ledge. Trying to get that hard flip backside 50-50. That's a good round so far. Still 24 seconds to go for Sora. I like how that sounds. Sora is such a cool name.
Yeah. I love how the Japanese actually rolls off the tongue once you say it.
Ooh, that's backside nose blunt. Keep him coming, Sora. 7 seconds to go. 2 more tricks. Setting up. Okay. Stall. Back. Oh, and a hard flip. Unfortunately, that hard flip was after time, but it always counts sort of for the judges. Like if they watch you, you just keep going. It's like giving you some little extra points. Not necessarily every judge is watching, but if you guys are watching and you're at the skate park, you want to see what the skater has, so he keeps going, and it gives you the impression of him skating really well. But what these basically what the judges score is the 50 seconds that we have. Whatever is there, whatever extra is past the 50 seconds is extras.
There we have the score from Sora coming in. It's an 83.33. We are going to have a new leader bumping out Teo from the top spot there. Sora Negishi from Japan stepping it up for run number 2. Now he is sitting in that hot seat with an 83.33. Who is going to be able to rival that? Saskia, who is currently in the hot seat. Let's see what he can do. Previously sitting in the medical department. See if the young gun from Japan has what it takes. Clean 50-50 across the flat rail.
He's got everything it takes. He's got it all. Like, look at that kid. So much power. That kickflip from board on the rail, which is chest size of him. Frontside 180, kickflip up, trail. Oh! Backside 360. I wish he landed that. I don't know how about you, but I'm having a good time just watching. Like, it's so crazy, all these tricks that go down. Yeah. Gap to front flip and a front side flip in the quarter pipe. 2, 1, and the backside flip. It's like, here's my answer. Here's my answer to the 83.
One ball like, man, you are going to be something to reckon with for years to come. Check out that kickflip. Woo!
How must that be if you are going to elementary school and you're this good in a sport on like international level? What are the other kids thinking? Are they like, you come to school like you,
and that age, like my parents wouldn't even let me have an iPhone.
Yeah. Probably like, I can buy 50 iPhones now with all the prize money I'm winning.
I wouldn't be able to know that there were other kids as good as I was.
Is that his dad's probably like, yeah, good job, boy. Good
and
job.
at 79.33 with a crash,
it was
still
high, but still good. He's my favorite.
Wow, mad respect goes out there to our Japanese athletes coming out here and shredding so far, 1 and 2. Let's see where Makoto will end up.
Koto Nishikawa in the backside.
Yeah.
Oh! This is a board slide.
Fire slide across there.
Koto currently sitting on 74 even. So he's looking to improve his score so he can move up the leaderboard. He's sitting in 15th place. Gap to front spin. Check. Backside thinking he's getting away from unfortunately 2 strikes so far. Something cool for the crowd. That's what I want to see. 2 slams, might as well please the crowd. Look at that.
And we got a fish on board. Yeah, it's really like slippery surf style, actually.
Is there surfing in Japan? Like, is that a big thing here? I wonder if it is.
There is.
I'm just gonna look it up. Like
there's surfing, just not as much.
That's the way to end your run.
Not as much as the one. Makoto Nishikawa gonna stick with his 74 from run number 1. And then we're moving
up to Keishad
Johnson.
Currently sitting in 3rd with a score of 77. So Keishad's dropping in. Nollie front board on the A-frame.
Okay, let's see if
getting speed. Front 2-7 Beautiful. That's so difficult to do across that one. It's actually a big gap to clear. From Smith across it down. Nobody else down. And a kickflip backside 50-50. Yeah, Keishad, that's the way to do it. That's the answer.
Nose he has to pull together right here. Back up the stairs.
The big
Love
3.
that. He's not getting enough points for that, I say.
Well, I hope they get it.
Yeah.
Clearing it with the ollie. Side 50-50 in the quarter pipe. And the front side 5-0 across the rail. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's gonna be time for Keishad. Let's see what he's got. Oh my lord!
That's a perfect
feeble grind.
And that was a
He said that is my answer to your Japanese.
And the sun is out.
Look
the
at the
gods
beanie.
have spoken.
The beanie's glowing. The gold beanie's glowing in the sun.
The gods have spoken. Now the last should count.
Oh, hoping that's gonna make it. score at the moment is 83.33.
Wow, what?
Look at the style, right? Like, I like that landing more than anything. Just like sitting.
Oh, look at that!
It went into front board. It went into front board. He still held on to it. Let's see what the scores are. Everyone waiting for the scores. 81! Come on.
81, moving himself into second place.
Okay, well, Kishot moving up in the leaderboard to second place with a score of 81.00. The next rider in, George Poole. Dropping in, coming from the UK. Backsmith on the down rail. Nolly Crooks on the hubba. And up the ramp. Dropping in again, coming back to towards the judges. Then a back to 7 lip on the bump to rail. Still 30 seconds to go for George, already 3 tricks. Gap to front feet. And front side, front bump. Oh, back to 7 tail. George is stepping it up. I didn't expect him to do that. 8 seconds to go, it's a really good round. Don't fall. Don't fall, George. Back D, 1 second to go. That's going to be time for George right here. With a perfect round. And mind-blowing back to 70-10. That was crazy. I have not seen him do it all day. How did he just pull that?
When you're young.
Is he young?
And talented.
What is he, 19?
Yeah, I still say it's young. Sorry, just because we have other girls in the contest.
Yeah, right? That's young. That's young. So I feel old when they won. Every year. Okay, we're waiting for George's scores to drop in. What's your guess?
And as we wait for George's scores, I don't think it's going to be good enough for top. Going from how the judges are scoring this, I'm going to count that as not really a make.
It is a make.
Yeah, but I'm going to count that maybe the judges are going to.
But that sucks.
Well, I know, but okay,
there's
but
the railing.
This is my subjective opinion of how the rulings have been going so far. Let's not try and be too. I can't be too opinionated. You know that on the mic. So
scores are
it's good enough.
81.33. 78.33. That's really
good enough for fourth. 78.33.
What did these judges want?
Well, that's really.
It's hard to please those judges. That's one thing that's for sure. So George improving his score, moving up to third. And we're watching some replays, couple replays from Heat 1. The little killer, Sasaki Toa.
What a shredder, man.
Keyshaw Johnson clearing that 7-meter gap. George Poole back 180, fakey 50-50, and the nollie from board by Keyshaw. Back to 7 lip. I mean, look at all these tricks. And also look at this crowd. It's getting so packed towards the end of the day. Yes. And we're not even finishing the show today. It's following up tomorrow, isn't it?
Exactly. This is just the first day of live events out here. This is the Skateboard Street Finals. Sora Nagishi in first place there with an 83.33. Keyshawn Johnson in second place with an 81 even. Sasaki Toya with a 79.33 in third. George Poole in fourth. And Makoto Nishikawa in fifth place there. Rounding up our first heat. Second heat on course right now, warming up. It's going to consist of Adrian Goulard, Joseph Garbaccio, Richard Turi, Kazutsu Yamato, and Ikeda Tatsuka.
Good, man. Good reading. Good reading. Okay, we got
it's difficult. I apologize if the names were not super well pronounced. But
no, they're good. Everyone knows what we're talking about. I don't even know how to pronounce them because we don't see these riders, but we are about to see more of them this year. Let me tell you that. I'm hoping, really hoping all these Japanese skaters get the chance and the support they need to go to all our events.
One guy we do see, but don't know if we're going to see ever, is Adrian Boulard. I mean, he's out here in Vengeance on the FISE, but sometimes I don't know when I'm going to see him next. Adrian Boulard, though, he's back and with some new motive this year.
You know, the thing with Adrian is you never know if he is going to show up. And he only showed up yesterday evening. He wasn't even here until last night, and it was raining. So this is the first time Adrian is actually in the skate park. I mean, it was at the semis in the morning, but today he just started skating. Switch from board down the rail, down the hubba with a switch tail. Adrian has been killing it for years. He's one of the best European skaters, one of my personal favorites, and he just showed me footage of some insane stuff on his phone. Like, doing kickflips into this, you gotta be crazy. Like, you gotta know you have this trick on lock.
And like we were saying before, Adrian Boulard used to try to attempt this kickflip into the quarter pipe as the best trick after his run. This year, he's putting it in his actual run.
And eventually he will do it. He will get to the point where he does it comfortably every go. Look how big the drop is. It has to be like a 4-meter quarter pipe with a decent fur part of it.
So he's having to adjust his shoes.
I like the haircut though.
The
haircut's sick.
Haircut is definitely something new this year. Adrian Boulard, I don't think he's going to be up top there. I'd be very, very surprised if the judges put him up. Would throw off my entire organization of how
probably
things
gonna
are
be
working in the world.
somewhere around the average score.
But yeah, Adrian Boulard, not a man who you shouldn't expect to see up top there. Right now, he's going to be with the 76, which is good enough for 5th place, I believe. He's going to have to improve and clean up some of the stuff in his run there. Joseph Garbaccio, our 2017 FISE World Series champion, defending title points leader out there.
And coming straight from the win at the last event, the launch event we had in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia 2 weeks ago. So George is here, Joseph is here in Hiroshima to defend the win, and just keep it coming. He's no stranger to FISE World Series contest winnings. Naughty board slide, bounce rail, tray flip, down the big 3 we have here in the park. Frontside ollie to lip slide on the 3rd quarter pipe, naughty nose many pad, and a backsmith 180. I like that pop out. It's always super difficult to pop out of backsmiths. 12 seconds to go. Back 270, missing the back 270 lip. I like to see Joseph trying new tricks. The back 270 lip I have not seen him do all day, so it's nice to see some new movements. Because he sees there's so much competition this time.
Yeah.
Usually he doesn't feel the competition like too much because he's on the top, usually on the top, and he's one of our best riders, if not the best.
Yeah.
But here, seeing all the Japanese and like all the new talent that he's not used to, he has to put it on the line. It's going to be interesting to watch the second round, what Joseph has, because he wants to take that win back home.
Definitely, that's a point to take into consideration for sure. We're so used to seeing Joseph Garbaccio in his element. I mean, already I notice so often that he seems to feel very comfortable on the course, showing a little comic frustration out there as Joseph waits for his score to come in.
I wonder if it was comic though. I never see him angry. That's true. He's always happy. He's this happy dude. I like happy people.
Yeah, but we all are a little upset when we're not able to get that run linked up the way we wanted. And definitely when you have athletes like Sora Nagishi sitting up top there with the 83.33 currently in your hot seat, you do not want to leave it all down to your second run.
The judges are definitely taking their time. They're trying to think, what do they score this? Joseph had one slam, but then the rest was perfect execution of the rest of the tricks he was attempting. he knows this skate park so well because he skates most of the FISE events, not only the worldwide events, but also the French circuit that FISE is doing, because we don't only have the World Tour, we have a bunch of other events that FISE is doing in France and in Europe. And sorry to say, George, Joseph skates a lot of them, so he's used to these parks and he knows how to put the lines together. But yeah, back to the skateboard, the scores are in, 79.
That's good enough for 4th place right now, right behind Sasaki.
And next rider in, okay, let's concentrate on this. My boy Risho Turin coming from Košice, Slovakia. Shout out to all the homies watching. Risho's in. The nose blunt on the A-frame. Some pushes. Turn in the quarter pipe. Back for the rail with a kickflip front board on the down rail. Follow with the backside blunt slide on the hubba. Some speed for the tail 270 out. Like that style, yeah, Risho, keep it coming. That's a 180 into the quarter pipe. Set up for the big spin backside board slide. That's how you put the round together, skating all the obstacles, flipping in, spinning in. That's what it takes. Front blunt on the bump to bar. Turning around. Yeah! Heel flip, front flip, yes! Yes! And the kick flip, yes! Risho, that's what we needed! Yes! Yes!
Can you tell us so he's excited in the move?
What else can he do to win this contest finally? Okay, everyone has to be excited because, oh God, I'm overexcited now. I'm zoning out. He's gonna win. There's nobody else who can take this.
Okay, we have to relax. It is
no. 90% of the tricks he did, I have never landed in my life.
Relax.
Oh yes, I'm so high. I am so stoked.
Look at how high Richard is. Look at how high my man Thomas Winter is over here. Woo! We've been waiting so long for Richard to have a perfect run just so Thomas can shut up over here. So excited for you boys, but now it's time to see what the judges have to say about this.
Has to be in the 90s. Seriously, otherwise I'm walking out of this booth.
Please. So we have to. Judges are discussing to see where Richard is going to match up. Is he going to be able to beat Sora Nagishi, who is currently sitting in 1st place with an 83.33? Is it going to be enough? It is 84.16. Richard Turi is on top right now, and he is pumped. Super excited right now to be on top. Look at the excitement in Richard's face.
84.16 is the new score to beat. And we got 2 more riders that are going to be dropping in. One of them, Yamato Kosuzu, a friend from Aichi, Japan, starting it off with a big-ass ollie over the box, back D on the quarter pipe, followed by a big tray across the A-frame. Inside disaster in the quarter pipe, sorry. Backflip, capture backflip on the A-frame. Here, taking some strong pushes, coming back. Oh, Yamato, how do you miss a crooked grind?
Wow, super unfortunate when an athlete goes down on such a trick.
13 seconds to go. I like how the sound. That was danger zone.
Super nice.
2, 1, and that's gonna be time. Trying the cab. Still, that was a really good round. Yamato is one of my favorite Japanese skaters, so I'm stoked to see him putting it down.
Huge ollie over that sub box there. Really cool. He's going for some very different line selection. There you said that was danger zone. You see it on
you don't want to be in that position on the top of the 3rd quarter pipe.
You see our current hot seat leader, Richard Turi, right there in the background.
I'm trying to think what else can he do to try and improve his scores. Well, it's going to be a tough one, let me tell you that. But up next, our leader coming in as a winner of the semifinals, Daisuke Ikeda. We're waiting for the scores of Yamato to drop in, and then now we're going to get to the 50 seconds of Daisuke. We're just having a quick look at our VIP zone. Everyone waving to the camera. Judges are trying to discuss the scores. This is getting important because these are the guys that qualified the best from the semi, so it is very important to have correct scores for these people. Look at them two homies, Daisuke Nakora, Yamato Kosuzu. Both of these guys are usually going to Europe for the event, so they're no strangers to international contests. Still waiting for these scores. I wonder what the judges are talking about. What a beautiful day out here in Hiroshima. It started raining a little bit in the morning, so I was worried what it's going to be like, but then during the day the sun came on, we're seeing blue sky, and we're coming to the concerts in the evening.
So you see there, Yamamoto moves into 6th place with a 78.66, and now it's going to go down to Daisuke.
Okay, we got Daisuke Ikeda dropping in. Starting it off on the A-frame. A tray flip across the gap. Back D and soft bank quarter pipe. And then for the kick flip frontside 50-50 on the bump to ledge. Turning around, going for the manipad or the rail. Front blunt into the bank. Ollie up and back 3 into the bank. I like that combo. I have not seen too many people skate it that way besides of Adrian Boulard. 17 seconds to go. Back 270 lip, 270 out. Wow.
That was clean.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is gonna be time for Daisuke Ikeda in his first round. And then we have one for the crowd, missing a back 270 flip lip. Young kids in Japan coming in hot, killing it. Oh, he missed the truck on the kickflip frontside 50-50. It was a kickflip onto rolling onto that ledge. That's a really good trick. It's like a 720 with a little slide in the middle.
Yeah, that's beautiful actually how he links that one up.
There's all the boys, all the FISE boys.
Adrian Boulard trying to keep warm in the background as he knows he's going to have to pull it together watching these very heavy-hitting Japanese skaters. He's going to be the next athlete up as we go into our second runs for our second and final heat here of the Skateboard Street Pro Finals in Hiroshima, Japan. It's the FISE World Series 2018 and our first stop out here. Sun is blistering, the crowd is out.
Oh, wow.
Skaters.
We have a new leader, Daisuke Ikeda, the local hero, getting a score of 87.33 for the round.
Daisuke bumping Richard Turi out of first place there, getting a high score of an 87.33.
That's a high score to be, putting some pressure on all these other riders.
Definitely putting some
Interesting
heavy
to see
pressure.
them try and beat that. Just have to throw down and land everything. Speaking of that, Adrian Boulard's in with a naughty 270 into the bank. Naughty back lip on the down rail. Ollie up. Tray flip into the bank. Frontside 5-0 revert. And have got nose slide 270 and a fakey flip. Adrian is having a flatland session. That's insane. How many tricks this guy does. Switch front board down the rail. And it's gonna be a switch tail down the hubba. Still 19 seconds to go. Adrian coming up for the Euro gap. Setting up. Backside flip up. 10 seconds to go. It's gonna be time for the last trick. And that's gonna be a front blunt. 2, 1, and that is gonna be time for Adrian. So this is just gonna be for the crowd. Oh, almost. Okay, get back up. I wanna see you land it, Adrian.
Second and last.
Get it, Adrian, get it. Oh! Well, he's setting the ground up for the best trick. Look at this one.
Wants to get one more attempt, if I hear correctly, in the background. Adrian Boulard going for, kicking out of that kickflip into the quarter pipe.
Going for broke. Okay, that's going to be it for Adrian in the contest today. But he doesn't have enough.
That's going to be time for the contest today,
That's going to be
Adrian.
Oh, look at the score, though.
Adrian Boulard, 82.16. I was thinking maybe he didn't use enough of the course. We've got a very nice score out there.
We got Adrian currently in 4th, pushing Kishore down to 5th place. So next person in is going to be Joseph Garbaccio. To make it to the top 5, you would need to beat a score of 81 even. To make it to the top 3, you'd need to beat a score of 83.33. And to beat the current winner or leader, Daisuke Ikeda, you would need to beat a score of 87.33. Imagine you're in Joseph's head now. What has to be going through his brain? Okay, he's in. Let's watch this. Gap to back flip to start it off. Front 180 in the quarter part.
There's someone who can do it though. It is Joseph Garbaccio.
Crooked grind. Oh! Missing the nollie flip. Okay, well he can still do it though. No. This is that is
huge
very
upset
rare
for Mr. Garbaccio.
He probably knows he doesn't have to try anymore. He's just gonna go. Hopefully, just gonna have a good time. Damn.
Huge upset.
Never see Joseph out of his comfort zone.
Huge upset we see for Joseph Garbaccio.
Okay, well, so Joseph is gonna hold on to the first score, which is 79.
Good enough currently for 7th place.
The thing is, there's no one else that can beat him, so Joseph is gonna finish in 7th, which is good for the yearly standings, which is good for everything, but it's not really what Joseph is used to. Okay, he is upset now, and for a reason. As you guys see, it can happen to everyone, you know, like it's so difficult. Skateboarding that's what it is about. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but let's get back to the skate park. We're looking at Risho Turi, about to start his 2nd round, dropping in. Coming for the nose blonde on the rail. Probably gonna try switch it up. I don't see him doing the same round. Kickflip front board on the down rail. I'm gonna say kickflip crooks, yes. Kickflip crooks on the hover. That's the way you gotta do it. Coming back for the kickflip back tail. Yes, they show, keep it coming, please. Fronts at 180 into the quarter pipe. Setting up for the down rail. With a big spin back board. Why that sex change he does right after the big spin board slide. Front blonde. 8 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5. Heel flip front lip. That's the answer he was looking for. And a heel flip no slide. Oh, yes. 2 perfect rounds. And a tail 270.
After buzzer. How
Okay.
about?
Okay. Well, that was the answer for Daisuke Ikeda's round.
Risha Tori, that
Not
was
a single trick. That
super
would be sketchy
excited,
or
man.
off.
Loved it. I'm
man.
like hyped because he's so hyped.
I just get fired up when people skate well. And this was amazing skateboarding. Performed by
sex
my
change, what you're
good
talking
friend.
about. I
Yeah,
love
the
it.
sex change is sick. I
Super
was giving him shit for that
Super-
yesterday.
super
I was like,
stylish.
Garisho, that sex change is He said, no, it's my style. Well, that's his style. There you go.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah, Kera, you see, Košice represent. Xander has been traveling with us ever since Jeddah. He flew to Jeddah from the States and then flew from Jeddah to Prague.
Risha Tori bumping
86.33.
up. 86.33.
You saw the faces of the people.
Keyshot?
Yeah,
Keyshot
for
is...
a reason.
Yeah, but Keyshot is for himself, maybe.
Well, for both, probably.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Keyshot stayed in 5th. That means his flight is paid for France. So Keyshot is going to France with us. He's in 5th. So he's in the safe zone now. But back to the park. Yamato Kosuzu in the skate park. He was attempting the frontside 180 over the big box. He's gonna try it again. Huge front 180. You guys don't even know how long this manual pad is. It's a proper manual pad where you can do flip ins and flip outs. So that's yeah, it's a couple meters long. 24 seconds to go for Yamato. Young Japanese killer. Frontside nose grind. Oh, look at his head. Look like that. The board hit his head, yeah. He's like, I'm not losing time, I'm just running out there.
He should enter the parkour.
yeah, we should sign him up.
Really well.
Can we
Okay.
still sign him up? I would be so hyped to see the skaters do the parkour. Yeah, Yamato. That was a sick run. I like all the attempts. Didn't put it together, but it was still entertaining because the tricks he was trying were really difficult and nice.
Yeah, hyped on these Japanese kids. Yamamoto coming back and shredding it.
Hey, can I challenge you in the parkour race?
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Do it. We can do it.
I want to do it, please. Can we do it tomorrow? And let's film it for Instagram. So you people have a reason to go check out our Instagram. What's your Instagram again?
At Late Night Rai Rai.
Okay, you guys make sure you look that up. There's going to be the competition tomorrow. If you want to place bets, I'm all about that. I'm going to match every bet you guys place.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it good, I think.
And scores are in 56.66. Yamato's gonna stay in 8th, but he's stoked. This is his first introduction to the FISE World Series and straight up in the finals, making it to the top 10. It's amazing. Back to the park. Our current leader. Actually, this is the winning lap. We got Daisuke Ikeda. He already knows he won. He won the contest. He won the FISE World Series in Hiroshima. So you guys are watching Daisuke Ikeda's victory lap.
So for the first ever FISE World Series entry into Japan, Daisuke Ikeda, the Japanese competitor, has come out and unofficially won
Officially
the
unofficially.
skateboard street
Whoa!
finals.
That's like Nigel's style. Whenever he's on a victory lap, he just throws down the craziest stuff. And the back 270 flip is crazy. Then that's next twist. Daisuke is just on fire. Frontside flip up the bank. And a full cab flip, well, stepping up. Almost a bank.
Close enough.
And manual, I could do that.
He's just not going to stop.
He just should keep going, like just go. Like, there you go, people.
Daisuke
That's how we do
Ikeda
it in
from
Japan.
Japan taking the win out here in Hiroshima for the Skateboard Street Pro Finals and the first edition for the FISE World Series in 2018.
This is amazing. We, at the first ever stop in Japan, we have a Japanese winner of the Pro Skateboard Contest. Who would ever say that?
And is he going to bump himself up? He is a 90.66. Our first and only rider into the 90s. And he just improved on his already winning first run score of an 87.33. It is official. Daisuke Ikeda is our first skateboard champion out here in Hiroshima.
How crazy is that? He finished first with his best score and second with the second score. Nobody could even touch both of his scores. Wow, that's the way to win. Oh, these guys have so many amazing tricks. Okay, I can't wait to see the winning round once again.
So let's take a look at this winning lap.
There we go. Daisuke Ikeda dropping in with a kickflip frontside 50-50, ollie up, back 3 into the bank. Look at the perfect execution of the trick. And then the back 270 lip, 270 out with
so
that
much
style.
man. Just like
and the Mac twist in a street contest. This, a couple of years ago, this was difficult to do in a vert competition. Now kids do it on street. Okay.
さあ、それでは優勝の池田大輔選手にコメントをいただきたいと思います。池田選手、優勝おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日は初めてのFISE、広島ということで、どんな感触がありました？
初めてやっぱこういう海外の人たちと日本で戦えたのがすごい嬉しいです。
おめでとうございます。さあ、それではですね、このまま池田選手は優勝ということで表彰式の方にも移りますが、ちょっとね準備にお時間いただきます。さあ、今度、ここで優勝ということで、これからまたFISEのワールドシリーズはこの広島で行われる予定なんですが、また来年とかもどんな感じでしょうかね。
来年ももっとレベルを上げて優勝したいです。
数々の、ここ日本のFISEだけじゃなくていろんな世界のコンテストを優勝を飾って池田選手がまたここで優勝をもぎ取りました。改めて、池田選手大きな拍手をお願いいたします。おめでとうございました。
So a nice interview out there with our winner. Super nice to actually have a Japanese winner out at our first ever time visiting Japan. Really amazing to see all the young talent that Japan has to offer here coming down to Hiroshima, which has been such a warm, open-armed welcome from the crowd out here. How have you? What are your thoughts on the event so far, Thomas?
I'm loving it. What can I say? It has been crazy ever since the beginning, ever since the first person who dropped in. And we only saw it escalating to the finals where we had the best 10 skaters, and the tricks we just saw that went down were just insane.
Here, let's take a couple looks
at the replays.
Some of the athletes up here. Risha Tori right there coming in second place. We saw Adrian Boulard as well trying to do that kick flip down the bank. George Poole as well in the mix there. Joseph Garbazio, who unfortunately was not able to pull things together.
Then Yamato Kosuzu skating here, and then now a couple tricks of our winner, Daisuke Ikeda. Back to Adrian. Yeah, you guys just enjoy watching these amazing tricks that were happening in the park. I wish you were here. You could experience this with us because it was an amazing show. And even better, skating with these guys in the park was a dream today. I just had a great time.
So it's been an amazing time out here watching all these top skateboard professionals.
All right, everyone. Thank you, arigato. Thank you, Hiroshima. Thanks, you guys, so much. The top 5 riders getting invited to Montpellier, our next stop next month. So the top 5 riders, you're going to go in. All right, and in 3rd place, we have Sazagata! Come on up here, 3rd place.
You know who's in 3rd?
Watch. The little boss.
All right, we're gonna go all 5, actually. We're gonna start in 5th place. All right, just looking for our rider. These guys split real quick is what happens. All right, come on up here in 3rd place. Here he is. Come on, Sora Negishi. Come on up here, Sora. Right over here, all right. Come on over here in 3rd place. 2,000 euros and a great trophy.
さあ、賞金が渡されます。根岸空選手第3位です。おめでとうございます。
All right, in 2nd place, come on up here, it's Richard Turi!
さあ、参りました。第2位、リチャード・チャーリー選手、おめでとうございます。
Right up here, bud. All right, he's got this cool trophy and a check. All right, 3,000 euros. Nice job, Richard Turi. And then everybody knew who won this thing. It's Daisuke Akira from Japan!
優勝は池田大輔選手です。改めておめでとうございます。
Congratulations, man. All right, Daisuke.
さあ、優勝のトロフィーと賞金が渡されました。おめでとうございます。
All right. All right, turn around. You guys face the crowd real quick, too, when you're done. All right, once again, Hiroshima, congratulations to all your skateboarders!
おめでとうございます。改めて3人の選手に大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
Huge congratulations to all our top finishers
Once again, thank you,
out there. There is the
Thank you so
overall
much
ranking.
for all the workers, all the skaters, all the
Daisuke on
athletes
top
out
there
here.
with 10,000
And come on
points.
out
Risha
tomorrow.
Turi with
Still
9,000
got
in
one more
second.
action-packed day of
Negishi
action
in
sports
3rd place.
here at
Bulan
FISE
4th.
World
Johnson
Hiroshima
5th. Teo 6th.
2018.
Gabazio
Arigato, one more
7th.
time,
Yamato 8th.
Yeah.
Pool. And Nishikawa rounding up the top 10. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in online and around the world for watching us. The FISE World Series 2018 out here for the first stop in Hiroshima, Japan. On behalf of myself, Ryan Meyer, and Thomas Winter, thank you very much, and tune in next time.
The FISE World Series represents the premier action sports event, not only for the top-level riding, but for the top-level fans. You can look out at the thousands that come out to support all of our athletes.
This is going to be an amazing event that we have coming up for you.
It's unreal. There's no words for it. It's literally the biggest crowd in BMX, and good memories. I can't believe this is happening right now, and